who love larger portions, you know, the kids are home, schools have closed. How do they ensure that they are healthy eating?
The first thing is ensuring that availability of the healthier foods are at home. You know, unfortunately, if you go to these groups, like you'll find parents sharing what they are shopping for Christmas and holiday, and you'll find that the shopping consists like 60 to 70% junk. These are the snacks that the babies are going to be getting. Of course, as you have said, the babies want to be eating like all the time because they're at home. They're playing 2 hours, coming back to have a snack, 2 hours, they're coming back to have a snack. So if the healthy snack is not available when they're coming back, they risk going to have all these unhealthy things. Another thing is on the preparation. You see, parents should actually encourage intake of healthier foods by preparing and making them interesting. You see, unfortunately, we have glorified things like fries or things like maybe fried foods because when we serve them with sauce, we serve them with like colorful things, so the babies are more likely to want to eat them. Then you serve them ugali, plain ugali, and
blue band on the side.
And you leave them like that. Of course, the baby will not like it. She'll take like a two bites and then she'll leave it. So whatever you're preparing, make sure that it's interesting first visually, because we are creatures of visuals. Like we see first, we eat with our eyes before we can eat with our mouth and our stomach. And babies are actually better at it, because what if they don't find something interesting, they might not even want to put it in their mouth. They'll start resisting that particular food. And you risk losing that child to unhealthy eating habits even in the future, because they'll have that perception that this type of food is yuckish and I should not be eating it. So availability is the most important thing, and how you're preparing and serving it. And of course, we need to culture a habit or a relationship with food. Let your kids see you eating those healthy foods. Don't cook for the babies like the chapati, or you cook for them the githeri and then you're eating fries. You know, there are parents who do that. It's quite unfortunate because they learn by watching what you're doing. So if you're eating the healthier foods, your baby are more likely to eat your healthier foods. Have fruits, let them see you having the fruit, and then make it like a family time to do that.
All right, Lilian, now as we wind up, of course, from the union's perspective, are Kenyans really well-versed with the importance of nutrition and why it's important, especially during the festive season?
There's a lot of gap because, again, Kenyans, let me just take you back to social media. You go to Facebook, and then there's a group for maybe foods and stuff, and then the poster will start by disclaimer and saying, nutritionists keep off, because they want they want to normalize unhealthy eating habits. So Kenyans have that negativity when it comes to behavior change, when it comes in line to food. There's a lot of gap that needs to be bridged between us, the dietitians, and the masses, that is Kenyans. Because there's a percentage that actually understand what is supposed to be done, and then there are others who are actually going with the flow. What is popular is what goes. So if I come to you today and I say, let's say, I don't want to mention a brand, let's say this particular juice or this particular drink is good, then their parents will actually go with that flow, and they'll start feeding their babies with that. They'll start packing that as snack. So we need to change that perspective a lot, because nutrition, if it's not gotten right at the population, we are going to have more. And you see the burden, and you have seen the confusion that is coming up with the social insurance and such. So if we don't get it right from the community and the preventive and the population level, we're going to have a lot of complications at the clinical setup. So we have to get it right from there.
Awesome. Stephen, now how do we set the tone for healthier eating moving forward? What next after Christmas?
Well, it is important to get back to regular routine.